First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. A strike downfield. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Kentucky going quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
They just keep firing. Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up third down.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. And some room to work. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Working that wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Leaves it with the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Rockets come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Rudolph. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Rockets are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Time to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Kentucky right back to the line.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the...
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They'll go to the air. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Kentucky! Fit it in the window for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense. That guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Gleason. Here's the pressure. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Returner brings it out to the 48, and your Kentucky Wildcats will take over.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He rifles one deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. On the move and looking deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. For the 3rd time in this game is going to be a safety. They've got a touchdown worth of safeties.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Brings it out to the 42. And your Kentucky Wildcats will take over.
They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Steps away. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Kentucky going quickly. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Power football with the run. Runs through a tackle. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Gleason. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. To the air on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback making checks. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. This time he's got it. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 5. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Wildcats! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Wildcats. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it but pick it up and make a play. They make a play. In this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tennessee. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Oh, they're after him. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Rockets will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He gets a block. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Kentucky! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll go to the ground. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Rockets need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. Gets it out to the 20. That's not enough for the 1st down. 4th down coming. And the Rockets will line up to punt it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. They'll see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. To the air, it's Richter. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Rudolph. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. 3rd down play from the gun. The quick out. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rockets getting set on 1st and 10.
Good enough for 1st down.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rudolph. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Rushes on him. Gonna try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Rockets line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and routing the football.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And this four vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but
Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Richter. Here's the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And the Rockets need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Nowhere for him to run again, and now fourth down is going to be a tough one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air. He'll take it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They want to run it left here. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Rockets will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he's got it inside the 35. That should be the final play of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lexington, but